I love you, the Shand. Whoa, shit! That's loud as fuck on my side. Is that still loud? No, it's quiet for you guys. God damn, it was loud. Let me turn it up a smidge. That's probably fine. Yo, look, there's an Akuma and a Urien. I thought this matchup was really shit for Urien, and probably his worst matchup, and then I saw more Urien versus Chun-Li, and now I'm kind of starting to think that Chun-Li is Urien's worst matchup. Which wouldn't be that unusual, because Chun-Li kind of demolishes everyone. Chun-Li really, really smashes low-tier characters, and Urien, although not low-tier, has a lot of symptoms of low-tier characters. The only thing that really carries him is the mirror. Ooh, that was cool. Otherwise, he has a lot of the, like he has a bunch of really slow... I mean, they're not that slow, his normals. They're slow enough that they're kind of hard to use in footsies, but not so slow that you can parry them on reaction. And they've got kind of weird hitboxes, like his stand strong doesn't hit crouching opponents, or like a lot of crouching opponents, not all of them. Or like, he doesn't have combo ability on a lot of his attacks, like he only has 3 cancelable normals in his whole repertoire. You have like a lot of things that like normally a lot of the low tier characters of this game share, like Urien. I mean like Hugo has like no cancelable normals, and like 12 has like no cancelable normals, and shit like that. That was nice. Makoto did her thing, you know. I can't really commentate over the final round matches because of how recent they are and how, like, you know, not Western. I mean, how Western they are. I can't do, like, the Team Spooky ones because I'd fucking team, like, you know, Spooky would see me. And I can't do the Capcom Fighters ones because I'd have Capcom on my ass. I mean, I don't know. If I, like, sold it as match analysis, I'm sure they wouldn't give a shit. But it was just me giving commentary over their videos where they already give commentary. I don't know. It feels wrong. That was good. That was a series of good reads. He had a really big deficit. But Urien was doing everything in his power. That's actually an important round. That demonstrates a very core concept of Makoto. The question is oftentimes, what the fuck do you do to avoid getting Karakusa'd? Or it's like, Karakusa's so rewarding, okay? It's like, why do people just get Karakusa'd? That's the question that people always ask. It's like I would do anything to not get Karakusa'd because, like, you know, you get Karakusa'd once, you just abruptly lose. And this is a Urien where he gets to a low amount of HP, or rather he gets to a big life lead. He gets Makoto to a low amount of HP, and then he just does a bunch of things trying to... That was just a series of jumps. He's just been holding up the whole time. He just tried to get out of Karakusa over and over. And all those times Makoto predicted it. She just acted like it was like a fucking tool she didn't even have. And she did a bunch of really unsafe attacks. Cancels into Hayate. Safe on hit. Lead to a good situation on hit, but punishable on block. Hoping that he would not be blocking low, because if he was blocking low, it would open him up to Hayate's. I mean, to Karakusa's. Makoto plays a lot like a grappler, which is not surprising because she has a command grab. But like both elements of her offense present some risk. Urien can actually headbutt, which is actually a really important option, and the other Urien should have been doing it more. Because if Urien does headbutt and he gets hit by a crouch light punch or a crouch light kick or something like that, he actually gets air reset. Even if he gets hit like in the starting frames, even if he gets hit on his first frame, he gets air reset, and then the cancel won't work, and he can actually still punish it. But if Makoto does Karakusa instead, then he gets out of the way of the Karakusa. His headbutt whiffs over where the Karakusa would hit. Granted, you can whiff punish the headbutt, but like most Makotos are looking for their mix-up, not looking to bait and punish. Oh, he didn't have the bar. That would have led to a kill combo if he had the meter. That was good, though. He managed to win without using bar. That's difficult. That's an important part of playing Urien, is saving that meter. That meter is your life's blood as Urien. That meter is your one weapon to win. You have to make sure that you like don't have a mix-up if you don't. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Is that crouching opponent only, or does that always work? It was crouching Makoto. I don't know if that's like a normal combo or if like... That was nuts. Like, that was really weird. That's probably crouching opponent only. So, Urien's mirror is 2 frames. And crouching opponents... There is no counter hit in this game, but crouching opponents do like the same thing counter hits do in other games. You get extra frames of hit stun, you get extra frames of... I mean, you get extra damage. And he reacted to the fact that it was a crouching Makoto, I guess. And then combo EX mirror from EX dash punch. I've never seen that. That's weird as hell. That's a really weird combo. I've never seen that. Good use of normals. Again, he knew what normals go through mirror, which is essential if you're fighting Urien. I would punch that guy if he called Vega a Shoto. Vega's not a Shoto. Vega's about as far as it gets. Sometimes people use Shoto in substitution for the word fundamental. There are a lot of characters who are fundamental but not Shotos. But even then, Vega's not really either. Oh, that was a hard read. Look at all that big punish. Oh, he didn't do the uppercut. Was that just a reset or like a failed input or what? That was kind of cool. He got a really far connect, so he did a different combo. That was a failed machine gun blow, I think. Light machine gun blow. You actually have really cool combos on Makoto because she's wide and falls slow. I'm going to click on this. Ooh, she's cute. I like the eyes. What are those weird cat mark things, though? What are these things? I like the outfit. It reminds me of like a fucking like a bowman in like an MMO or like some generic fantasy setting. Ooh, that was nice. He didn't get a juggle, nor his meaty setup, which he could have gotten in reaction to not getting the juggle, I think. Wow, he could have punished that. Dudley has a very low jump and can often punish Karakusas if he jumped even right as Makoto does them. Ooh, that big reset. Makoto's non-EX versions of that chop are pretty slow. That move is plus enough to link just on regular connect. It's not even that hard of a confirm. I think it's like a 2 frame link, which with pianoing is nearly impossible to drop. And I think that one was meaty too. I like how a lot of the fucking tactics of Street Fighter 3 are coming back into focus in Street Fighter 5 when they were kind of dead in 4. Like, meaty setups are a lot bigger than they used to be. They're like back to their like third strike area, and like stun, pursuing stun is very third strikey. Holy shit, the read! He didn't quite get the right juggle though. He wins if he lands a Karakusa, he wins if he lands anything. Dizzy's just a problem right now. You can't get rid of Dizzy. You just gotta hit the opponent with like a combo. The forward dash, what the fuck? Can't he punish that with Stand Strong? That's kinda Dizzy, isn't it? He's done. Towards dash, towards fierce. He shook out! No, he did. That's not the fastest way to approach someone. You have to approach like lightning quick. Lightning Tosa. Damn, that's a good Makoto. That's accurate. I like the red to indicate the bra. Is that even a girl? Oh, I think it is. I like the cat face. That's cute. I like the lollipop. It's a bit juvenile though, isn't it? Between the cat face and the lollipop. That was nice. I like this Makoto's rushdown. Oh. Yeah, nice throw. Makoto actually got out of the way. I was like afraid for a second. I was like, does Makoto move out of this? Makoto's got a very... She doesn't move very much during her grab. Nice! That's not a combo. Or rather, it is a combo from the chop into the super, but the chop doesn't combo from anything. He didn't hit confirm it at all. He just did the chop and then did the super and prayed. I respect that. I actually think that's hella scrubby. It worked though. That was probably a trip card hit right there. Nice uppercut. Ooh, failed punish. And another kind of mediocre punish. Uppercut, fearless. Uppercuts are throw invincible from frame 1 and generally have really good speed and hitboxes, but they're very rarely... They have invincibility, but the invincibility is usually not from start up to hit. It's usually just for like a little window. They're still really good anti-airs, but you can generally beat them with like meaty buttons and stuff, or just like attacks. They're good at getting counter hits, but the risk that they have... Ryu's EX uppercut is really good because it actually is invincible until it hits. Nice charging. He could have juggled there. I think. Maybe. No, I'm not sure. I don't know what the whole super hit midair. I don't know what the super does to the juggle state. This Ryu is a nut with those uppercuts. EX uppercut is already rare as shit. Doing EX uppercut when you're picking a 1-bar super is even rarer. No, almost never. Every now and then. A punch is a lot shittier in this game than it is in 4. It is a lot more rewarding to land, but it's a lot harder to land. You mostly just see it in your Karakusa combos. It's very difficult to use in footsies, and a couple characters you can use it on them post dizzy. This is still okay for Ryu, because he's got the engine stocked. Oh, a bad jump out. This is now, like, fair. Just depends on who gets the next good connect. That was good. That was even better. There were no good connects to be had. Oh my god! That was such a hard fucking... That wouldn't have even killed Ryu. That would have just led to a 50-50 if it worked. And he lost immediately if it was blocked. Scary. I like that kind of aggressive play. Alright, I'll read it. That walk back leg kick. That's really weird. I've never seen that. You don't really see Ryu stand leg kick in this game. It's kind of weird. What the fuck? 2 jabs? What is this? Light normals are very rare in this game. And those were extremely weird uses of light normals. That was a good light normal. That's a light normal in a spot where you normally see them. That anti-air jab on a cross-up. That was very typical. That crouch short was pretty typical. You still use a lot of light normals. But those ones were just really strange looking. Oh yeah, he could have gotten dash punch into super, that's true. A natively confirmed super. That's important. So strong cancels in this game, but I don't know if there's anything useful you can do with it. It's not good as an empty cancel or anything. He could have parried that. There was like no threat that Urien was representing there besides like that tackle. He could have just forward parried on reaction. Nice EX upper. It's pretty ballsy, but it's a good situation to do something. Because the punish is just going to knock you into the mirror anyway. And probably not in a way that Urien can combo out of it effectively. These button presses are really strange. He's hitting so many goddamn buttons. Even if Urien got a parry on one of those buttons, he couldn't get a meaningful punish. It would just end up being like crouch short or stand fierce or something like that. I mean crouch forward. That's a good super jump. That stand short. Again. What button is he looking for and trying to beat? That's really strange. A lot of these button presses to build meter with the low strongs anyway. Jump strong was picked because it is 2 parries. Nice spacing on this. He's got a super. Oh, that just clean beat his stand strong. Oh, that hit him right as the Ryu started jumping. That was good. We're almost at a range where chip super is going to become a problem. Ryu's chip super is actually pretty good. Because if you try and parry it, you Ryu recovers before you do and can hit you and shit. It's not as good as like Akuma's chip super because Akuma's chip super has more hits and Akuma can mix you up better. Kaku, not YSP. Crouch fierce. That's a good anti-air, but it's super parry vulnerable. But it does cancel. Nice! Good hit confirm. Unfortunately dropped it. I miss Ryu. Anohito. He's playing like a nut. He's playing so risky. It's working pretty well for him. Third strike, like not... Third strike's a really weird game because everything carries a little bit of risk. So when you see someone playing very passive, what it generally looks like is just them hitting like no buttons at all. Or at least hitting buttons in ranges where they can't possibly be parried because they're not going to hit. Because a lot of attacks are pretty hard to whiff punish in this game. So like this Ryu's playing a little passive, but he just turns into like a complete whack job whenever the opponent's close. He's doing well though, because that was actually a really smart decision. Before he'd woken up with Shoryuken a few times. Wow, that's still unsafe on block. He'd woken up with Super a few times. I mean, with Shoryuken a few times. Red parry? Yeah, not bad. And he knew that Hugo would probably be trying to bait it, so he did walk in throw. He threw from a range where, like, the Hugo's plan was to hold down back from a range outside throw range, and what Ryu did was incredibly ballsy. It's walk forward into throw range and then throw. That red parry was important, but not that difficult. That was a 3-frame red parry at one of the like simplest areas to get one. That super is like a little hard to red parry because the timing is really strange on it. The third and fourth hit are really close together. It's like that. That's the parry timing, give or take. Which means going for the red parry on a random hit, or rather if you don't have time to really think about it, it's really weird to get that red parry. But he got the red parry like on one of the more consistently timed hits. This Ryu has a really good sense of... I've seen his name a million times. I see him play all the time, but I don't normally see him play like this. He's got a really good sense of what fear he's inspiring in his opponent. And then he's doing really well at exploiting that. And that uppercut slash show was a small example of that, but also like his anti-air options. And just the general way he's zoning. He's actually playing very passive and very turtly. But it's weird because his whole game plan shifts to like an entirely different play style once he's close to his opponent. That was nice. Hit Alt and then print screen on your keyboard, and then paste it to literally any image editing software, and then upload that to Imager. Whoa, that's what I was talking about earlier. He can actually cancel the crouch fierce if it's parried, but you have to kind of be... I don't know if you have to predict or you can react. I think you can react. But that was really weird that EX Fireball hit like that. It's just, Elena has a very strange jumping hitbox, which is frequently affects matchups she's involved in. Alt makes it so that print screen is the button that's hit instead of system requirement or whatever the fucking lower button is. You can do shift print screen instead, but shift print screen takes a screenshot of your entire desktop, while alt print screen only takes a screenshot of the window you're looking at. This is a good old matchup. Oh, yeah, but double healing, they just said, the commentators. This is as turtly as it gets in this game, besides 2-chons. This matchup is still more aggressive than 2-chons. Look at that healing bar. Healing is tied for longest super bar. It's really easy to get a healing off. They're probably just going to both take one. No. It was a better idea to rush down the opponent, because he's already got a pretty big life lead even post healing, and he gets to keep the meter. Oh, he's lost it though. Now if one of them heals, the other one probably will too. Probably uses mutual opportunity. Oh, there we go. It's better to get a setup like that. That way you get a healing and the opponent doesn't. Reversal got stuffed. Elena doesn't have an invincible reversal. Maybe EX Uppercut has some invincibility. I don't know if it's invincible till it hits. What is the cereal? My brother used to come home from I don't know where he got it with this one cereal called Happy Shapes that was basically Lucky Charms, but you would get like a fucking like a pound of them for $1. It wasn't really a pound, but it was a fuck ton. That uppercut was risky. That one too. Good old Elena's stupid hurt box. Punishing that is a bit tricky. That's Scythe because she can do the last hits or not. Quaker oatmeal squares. Those are okay. You having them with milk or not? Oh, the throw into the car, throw both of them whiffing. Ooh, that's an anti-air that's supposed to catch like attempted cross-ups, but it didn't function. I would think both of them would just be whiffing low strongs at this point. Kiraki has to go in. That was... Oh my god! Jesus! Happy Shapes was actually a super good cereal. And I wish that I knew where my brother used to get it because like... It was like as good, if not better, than Lucky Charms. But so much cheaper too. But that like cereal name and like the box art shit just made me laugh. Happy Shapes. That slide, what the fuck? What game did he think he was playing? I feel like bananas are super good with breakfast, especially cereal. I feel like some fruits are just breakfast fruits, just inherently. Grapefruit, banana. Alright, let's see what we got here. She looks sad. She's cute. Why is everyone making brown girls? I feel like the vast majority of the ones that are uploaded have been brown. I like them all. What does this remind me of? I like that color scheme. Muku Remy. Normally I see his name written in all katakana. But now the Remy is hiragana. What does it mean? There's the juggle. That's always cool. Elena crouches under Remy's high fireball, which makes her extremely hard to pin down. If you parried that, he might have had a punish. You have to parry a fireball from really close to get a punish on it. Nice. That's a very good anti-air in third strike. Unfortunately, it has almost no reward at all. But it's so consistent. Anti-air parry into, like, low. The chances of you getting punished for that, like, regardless of what your opponent's jump in action is, the chances of you getting parried for OS, the chances of you getting punished for OS parry into low is, like, minuscule. It's almost non-existent. And the safest option is the one most people do. Regardless of risk and reward, or rather regardless of reward. Low risk is very important. Super potent little anti-air choice there. Remy actually has incredible options for anti-air. None of them are spectacular, but the sheer amount he has is impressive. You've got Flash Kick or EX Flash Kick if you want invincibility. You've got Stand Strong with for a normal that goes really high and can actually recover if it's parried before the opponent gets a chance to hit a button. You got anti-air OS parry into jabs. He's got a jab with a really high hitbox, which enables him to like get consistent anti-air versions of the jab, which is also good because it came out the wrong way. Because if the opponent parries it, he can just mash it for more hits, and the opponent has to get hit eventually. He's got a super he can juggle into after a reset with the jab, or after a reset with like low strong or something like that. And it's so fast that it actually combos from anti-air low strong if you like parry something. He's got like a shitload of anti-air options. He's got really good air-to-air options between his jump jab that's active non-stop from start to finish and his jump fierce, which causes a juggle state. He doesn't have any one option that's amazing though. Compared with like Aura, who has like anti-air stand strong, which is just one option that does a million things. Remy has good potential to mix the opponent up, but not good potential. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. That would have comboed on hit, and it also like reset on block. Oh, wake up backdash is bad. What the fuck was he expecting? What did he think he would be able to backdash out of? Backdash is neither invincible nor airborne in this game. It's not even invincible to throws. Remy has a pretty fast backdash, but like Elena was going to be there in time. That's a punish. I've actually played a decent amount of this matchup now. Not that I'm anywhere near as good as either of these two in this matchup. Yeah, we're just watching Third Strike. Oh, that was cool. Did he have another one? I feel like he might have had another one. Maybe it's just the Street Fighter 4 player and me talking. That was nice. That was a bunch of low parries. Probably on reaction to the fact that he was parried. Second hit? Yep. Oh, he went for the juggle and missed it. To be really fast about that juggle. Because it's 6 already on the juggle points. Elena's so weird because almost nothing she does has any reward, but all of it is inherently really strong. Good idea for him to not go for any parries. He just enabled himself to only eat a very small combo. If he went for a parry, he would reset his own juggle count. It's really easy to parry the mirror there, because you can see exactly when you're about to hit it, but it's not necessarily worth it, which is a decision this Elena player made, and it actually looked really intelligent. That button does not cancel in this game, it does in Street Fighter 4. Low parry is the safest thing you can do there. And then pray that Urien accidentally pushes you out of the mirror. Takes a really fancy parry to get out of that. It's across up unblockable. Nice slide. Well spaced. Ooh, he got an anti-air connect. He could have actually done an EX shoulder there, but it would have taken crazy reaction. And it might not even work on Elena because she's got a weird body when it comes to juggling. Nice! What? Nothing? What the fuck? Why do you do nothing? Even if you didn't get it, you could just double tap it and then get it again. There's no careful timing on that shit. He might have tried for a spin scythe in which there is careful timing. I figured he was just going to uppercut though. This anti-air. That worked. That was safe even if it was blocked. But because it worked, Elena lost a bunch of screen position and also some health. Elena can super jump out of this if she picks her timing right. He's being really smart, just poking through the mirror. He had a life lead. He's kind of lost the life lead, but he's still got the big meter advantage, and Urien is not too strong without meter. He's going to have another mirror by the end of this. Elena Mini-Chun is a little true. There's a lot of things that are really similar about them, and a lot of things that are really different. What is this one? Oh, it's like Trish, right? That's probably Trish. That looks pretty good. Damn, that early jump medium kick. Parrying Makoto's air is just a little stressful because she could axe kick you if you parry, because you can put yourself into parry lock. And if an axe kick hits you in an air scenario, she gets pretty nice damage. Arturo Discord thing. Don't look at me. Bunch of random words. Oh, that was a punish, but he connected so high he couldn't get a combo. He might have been able to get stand short, stand strong, dash punch. Ouch. Oh my god. That was so passive from the Urien. What was he expecting? Makoto's resistance. Ooh, missed the juggle. That was such a hard read. That was still like a mix-up with the Karakusa though. Makoto's resistance to pressure is not very good. I don't know why Urien was playing so passive and afraid to attack. Makoto's reversal options are garbage. Later, Bootsy. Ah, remember this character? Akagaeru. I've really come to liking watching this guy play. And this is a matchup where Alex isn't shit. Although I wouldn't say it's good. Wow, the tick. He better have those suspenders. Urien. I expect he'll have a moderate number of changes. I expect he'll lose at least one special move. But I expect his general playstyle will be very similar. Urien translates extremely well to the engine of Street Fighter V, with the rather significant exception of cross-up unblockables. So they shouldn't need to change him very much. Both of these characters will eventually be in Street Fighter V. Wow, that parry. Oh, no. That was not a button that goes through the mirror. Whatever you wanted, Stan Renhouse. That looks like the librarian from Katawa Shoujo. Just a little bit. I like the one tooth. I like mouths that do that. Gold rimmed glasses, huh? I have no idea what Alex is going to be like from screenshots. I'll need to see gameplay. But chances are he'll end up being decently similar. One thing that I do find really baffling is that his V-skill is literally a focus attack. Of all the characters to get that, you think it would be someone from like Street Fighter 4 engine, not Street Fighter 3 engine. You think fucking... You think Alex would have like Zangief's V-skill, and Zangief would have Alex's or something. Not that Zangief really used the focus attack much. You think that Ryu would have Alex's and Alex would have Ryu's. You think Alex would be the parry man, and Ryu would be the focus attack guy. Ooh. Wait, am I mixing it up? What's the one where you can charge it and it becomes unblockable? He has some move like that. And it also has a hit of armor. Ooh, that was nice. That was a really good whiff punish. Is it trigger? There you go. His trigger is a focus attack. B-skill is his taunt. He's going to have significant combos off of counter hit. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. He's going to have like stay medium kick into medium chop as a combo. That was really smart. That's like the only thing Alex could do there. And he was probably parrying the other way just in case Oro anti-aired him, but he didn't, so. This matchup is really hard for Alex because he can't impede Oro's movement at all, like regardless of how he plays. Oro moves freely, and also Oro's pokes interact favorably with Alex's. Oro's really good at counterpoking Alex, and Alex normally wins off of his pokes, so his pokes do almost nothing in this matchup. And also Oro basically fully controls the screen once he puts a booger on the screen. Like now it just becomes hard to do anything. That was a slightly unoptimal combo. But I think he was afraid of the final hit of the super connecting. Oh, that chop was good. It's still a huge comeback. He had to parry that. And then he didn't have a good punish. Hopefully the trials give you a fair amount of points. Fight monies. Trials, they can't make a hard trial in this engine. No, there's no. That's wrong. So when you're in that situation with Alex, it's kind of it's actually not that bad of a situation. When Oro puts you into the corner and throws Fireball into Super, if it's a straight Fireball, Alex can react right now during the Super Freeze. That was a straight Fireball, he can tell. Then he can do EX Stomp and smack Oro out of the startup of the Super, and the Super will never come out. And the EX Stomp, he'll be able to do it before this Fireball hits him. And if it's an up Fireball, then he does EX/Elbow, and it'll hit Oro before the Super will come out. But he has to pick whatever EX move he does. He has to do it before. He has to do the one that dodges the Fireball. So EX Stomp goes over the ground Fireball, and EX Elbow goes under the upwards Fireball. But like he can react to either situation, and he has as long as he has bar, he has a guaranteed punish to either one. But he did the EX Stomp after blocking. And if Oro just throws the normally straight Fireball, Alex can still EX Stomp it as long as he has charge, so he doesn't need to even react to the Super Freeze. Super Freeze makes it really easy though. I feel like you should get fight money for playing online. I can't believe you don't. That's how most people are going to be playing the game. Like, I realized that you could unfairly grind offline versus, but like online versus is definitely not. Like, they know exactly how much you're playing. No one wants to play any modes except training mode and online versus, and you can't have like fight money for training mode. And local versus, of course. You can't have, you just get idlers. Even if Makoto quick stand, she gets hit by this. That was the best possible scenario for Makoto, to be honest. Then you mostly just you get it for like leveling up your character. That's where the vast majority comes from, right? So you can get that from like ranked, but like you get almost none from per ranked match. And then the battle lobbies give you nothing. Dailies are supposedly coming. In fact, I think they're coming in the March update. I think they're what challenges are. I could be wrong. Oro is very strange. There's no character like him, which is one of the reasons I'm sad I haven't been able to play him in any game except this one. He was a very requested character for Street Fighter V, so I think if the game is out long enough, he will eventually sneak his way in. Where have I seen this? Looks a little bit like Cynthia. Just a little. Oh, yeah, nice. Even whiffing that crush jab, he still had time to punish. Oh, that was good. That was the Fukiage anti-air. There it was. Oro was the 6th most requested character. Urien was the 4th most requested. Urien made it. Oro will probably make it. Oh, that was too far. He misjudged the range, and Oro didn't have a good thing to do. I don't think he could have gotten across unblockable in time. That was really smart movement. Oro's not hinted at, but he appears. Chances of Oro making it to the game are decent. And by decent, I mean near guaranteed as far as I'm concerned. Highly requested. They said they were picking characters by request. He appears in the game story. Then they said they're going to keep on making characters like 6 a year. So chances of him sneaking his way in eventually are all but guaranteed. That was nice. That's a left-right 50-50 on Makoto. And from the stand strong, he can then link a stand short into dash punch on reaction. You can also do it from crouch strong, but stand strong is preferred. Probably because you can parry it high only instead of high and low. You have very low damage options mid-screen off a Geneijiin. That's one of the best things you can get. And that kind of combo is highly technical, so it was kind of cool to see it. Geneijiin combos are hard as shit. I hope that they bring Akuma back, and I hope that they merge those two characters, Oni and Akuma. I hope they make like a character that combines elements from both. Makoto's only remotely good reversal option is Super 1, which this Makoto didn't even pick. So he has to just like take the shit, take the piss, whatever the expression is. Anytime the Geneijiin goes up. Oni is, I think Shinakuma is dead. I think Shinakuma will never reappear in a game. I think that next time they ever need Shinakuma, they're just gonna do Oni. Or they're gonna do some weird cross between Oni and Shinakuma. Shin. You got Fight Kate to work. Cool. We can play. Which game did you want to play? Between those three. Vampire Savior, huh? Oh. Damn, that was a good jump. If he undid like jab fierce, it would have been good. But he did the dive kick. Opened him up really badly to an air dare. He didn't react against jump. That's a nice dive kick. Dive kicks are super good in this game. He can't punish that. Oh, that was a nice parry. Really? Nice. Impressive. I don't know the activation period on that. It's pretty short. It's actually not just stand medium punch, it's light kick, stand medium punch. You're like, it's a repeated Kara. It does look really funny. It's actually not that hard to do either. Ooh, this hurts. Yeah, there it is. Trade? Nope, not even a trade. I think Ken's Super 3 actually has invincibility till after it hits. Nice parry! That was a really sick red parry. Vanau is really aggressive with parries. And it's always a pleasure to see. He's also a complete nut with his Denjin. You see how he like was that point blank and still charged it overcharge? Vanau is maybe more aggressive with parries than you should be. But it makes his play very flashy. He like sacrifices fundaments to have a lot of the parries he has. Ooh. Very nice. That might have been a Kara uppercut. You might need the Kara when you're that far from the opponent, even if they're cornered. Oh, he tried to red parry it. Red parry would have given him a punish. That's the first frame of hard uppercut. That doesn't do anything, it's just cool. On back throw you have a couple frames to commit to something. Yeah, Shoto footsies in this game are still super good and cool and solid. That was a really good punish. That's like super hyper optimal punish. Oh, he's in the blender. Good blocking. It's scary to block Ken, because you end up eating like 3 throws. You can just block. Yeah. That stings. No, very nice. That was control. Like, ever since he got that successful block on this Fierce and then jumped out of the corner, he was on a roll with his guesses. Very solid in general. Zabi. This matchup is probably fair. It's worth noting that Akuma can teleport out of Denjin setups, which is one of the best meterless Denjin answers in the game, if not the best. Which makes this matchup really hard to use Denjin in. Normally you don't see Ryu's ever pick Denjin in this matchup if they can help it. It's really weird that Vanao picked it. Vanao is known for Denjin, but like, in order to use Denjin successfully in this matchup, you pretty much have to combo into it. He thought he had time to jump over the super, but he didn't. He was a little too close. Generally you do have time if you're that far away. Depends on your character too. Depends on how wide you get. Oof. Oof. He got counter hit a bunch. Good low strong. I still think it's really weird that he's got yeah, that kind of thing. That's still a nice parry. You gotta just like block string into your Denjins so that he has to red parry. That was actually a blue parry because Vanao tried to delay it. Nice. Kuma gets hurt really bad when you touch him. If he's in block stun, Akuma cannot teleport. That's the one thing. And Akuma also has a very short dizzy bar, which means a very small charged engine can stun him. As long as he just has like half of his dizzy bar filled, which is like basically always true. Like, look at that. Oh, he shook out in time. That made him crouching for that combo, which made the combo drop. That was really good mashing. Oh, he went for a double parry. He was expecting Stand Fierce cancel to Tatsu, but Akuma did Stand Fierce by itself. So Ryu did 2 parries, and then because Stand Fierce was just the one action, when he saw that he wasn't parrying a second attack and went for his button, then Akuma was able to block it in time. It's a 50-50, but everyone likes to parry early. YSB is here. Denjin Ryu is like a weird grappler. That was very nice. Wow, he missed his jump in. Jump in timing is kind of precise in third strike. Or rather, it's really easy to hit the opponent with like a jump fierce or something, but it's kind of hard to combo on the ground. Ryu has really fast normals though, so it's not that big of a problem for him. You have to red parry that. Actually, you don't have to red parry it. You can still punish it without a red parry, but you get a bigger punish if you red parry it. He could have gotten a hard 360, but if he parried it, he could have gotten claps, which is what it looks like he went for. YSB, I've never seen YSB get owned this hard. That movement was weird as fuck. The fuck was he buffering? That was cool though. Match, perhaps? It is in fact match. I miss signature colors. That was such a big thing in third strike. Because every color, there were like 7 colors and every color was available on every single console. And now in Street Fighter 4 there's like a million different costumes and a million different outfits, and most of them in tournaments aren't unlocked. Ooh. He could have parried that. I mean, he could have punished that teleport super easily. That's a really reliable anti-air. Anti-air hard uppercut is invincible till after it connects, and even if the opponent parries it, super combos from it. And even if the opponent gets hit by it, super combos from it. Look at these grounded firewalls trying to control space. It is hard as fuck to control space in this game with a grounded firewall. Nice. Reacted to the jump, crouch fierce into fireball. No, tournament Street Fighter 5 is equally shitty about that. In fact, it's actually far shittier about that. Because in Street Fighter 4, at least you had all the colors unlocked for alternate costumes. So now the alternate costumes are locked, and all the colors for the alternate costumes are locked, and all the colors for the default player are locked. It's shitty. Reversal hard Tatsu. Nutty. That was a really good dash. Shotos can, from like halfway through their dash onwards, Shotos can block during their dash. It's really weird looking. What is this link? Is it a cute girl? Oh god, she looks wounded, but she likes it. She might have done it to herself. She's cute though. For now, this is a hard comeback. What the fuck? Tried to derp on him. Oh, he like reacted to the jump, but that was really nice from it was a really nice dive kick. Here's Chun-Li. Akuma, a lot of people are saying these days, they might be right, they might not. A lot of people are saying now that Akuma is as good as Ken is. There was a general thought that Akuma was like almost as good as Ken, but like a lot more punishing if you messed up, because he has no health and no stun. But now there's this theory, like there's so many things Akuma can do that are really difficult, but like if you could theoretically do them all, he's really amazing. Like his Tatsu combos, like his instant demons, like KKZ bullshit. I think he has a good SGGK too, and he's got a good car throw by association. There's like a bunch of shit that Akuma has that's theoretically really good, and he's got a lot of the confirms other characters have. This thing wants to grab my titties. It's cute. I like the shadow over the eyes. I like that smile. What the fuck? I don't remember seeing that smile when I was going through it. The horns are nice. We got some kind of Spyro the Dragon theming going on here. Purple. I think it's always been Kuroda's opinion that Chun-Li is the best. But he's controversially said that Akuma is incredibly strong and that Oro is incredibly strong. And both of those characters are top tier. Yeah. That was kind of cool. He should have done the hard Tatsu when he landed. I think that was medium. You can't parry that. Wow, that was a taunt? That was not an accident. Or I find it very unlikely that was an accident. He actually got the red parry. But you need a bunch. That was another taunt. Match showing off just a little bit. Making fun of his opponent. Tomi? Tominaga. Yeah, I mean, like, for every single tier placement thing, it's assumed, like, at the highest current level of play. And a lot of the times it's not even with highest current level of play. Like, people knew that O-Hawk was theoretically really good, but it took years for, like, someone to actually do work with O-Hawk in Street Fighter 2. There are a lot of people who think Yana's the best character in the game. That's a relatively common opinion. There's even a small class of people who think Makoto is the best character in the game. You don't really see people say Ken that much. Most people who would think Ken is the best character in the game think Chun-Li is the best character in the game. Probably contributing from the fact that Chun-Li slightly beats Ken. And if you have a bad matchup, you're automatically not the best character in the game. Especially if you have a bad matchup to a character who doesn't have a bad matchup. Oh, that close roundhouse. I don't remember if that's an overhead or not in this game. I have a feeling it is. Uppercut to super? No. He wanted to save the bar, and he died. I think like uppercut to super was the right play. He saw the 7 seconds and he got greedy. Match, please. That was phenomenally stupid. No, what are you doing? You nut? Match is playing like a retard. What the fuck, Tommy? Okay, it was a bait. It was a really stupid bait. That's nice. No, it's been like 50-50 on Chun-Yun for ages. It's like a relatively new idea that Chun-Li is better than Yun. There used to just be the opinion that Chun-Li bashed the low-tier characters better and Yun bashed the high-tier characters better. But as of the last few years, the general opinion has been Chun is the best in the game. But like it's still only like a 70-30 split. I mean, Yun is still really stupid. Like, let's not forget how stupid Yun is. Yun is hard. Chun-Li is easy, or at least harder than or easier than Yun. Hi, Genrai. Genrai, what percent of third strike players would you say? Necro and Ibuki? Who? Tenren? Perhaps? What percentage of people would you say think Yun is the best versus think Chun-Li is the best in third strike these days? Damn, Genrai, you want to play some in Fightcade? I'll drop everything to do that. Sorry if you're here, Crookie, but that's like, you know. I don't care if the connection is Garbo. Tominaga just won this thing. GG, everyone. It came to the last character on both sides. That was kind of cool.